Hello. So, funny story this time. I was like, oh, I got like a minute or two before I stream Touhou. Here, let me load up chess.com and play a move or two. And then I looked over, like, what felt like 30 seconds later, and I was like, oh, it's like a minute past when I was supposed to stream. Whoops. it's like a minute. Alright. Okay. So we're gonna do some Touhou runs. I had to... God, there's a lot of shit going on right now. I had to miss Saturday, unfortunately, because I agreed to help my sisters do some, like, cleanup or whatever. At a place where there's a lot of litter. I forget, I guess it's technically called the levee. I always call it the rocks, because there's a fuck ton of rocks there. In any case, I felt bad that I wasn't able to stream on Sunday, or Saturday, especially because I got this run, like, the night before it. This is the 14th. So this would have been, it's the 17th right now. This is like 3 fucking days ago. I got a new PB. And we're gonna watch this PB because holy fucking shit. I literally got this. What was it? I joined Senpu for arenas and like I was just waiting in call and I was just doing runs in the meantime. And I got this run like literally like I got this run like basically just before the stream started. Was it like Senpu joined call when I was on like I think stage 6, stage 5. She was ridiculous. I think this is my 3rd ever run to get to stage 6. This is not a clear. This is in fact I fucked up. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of glad I wasn't a clear because I wasn't recording it. But with more stage 6 practice, this absolutely could have been clear. Also, hello, Crown. How you doing? What is this? Hold on. What is this emote? Hold on. Wait, this is important to me. Tis this. Tis this? Tis this. It's not loading. My internet does not... I'm plugged in. You are Luna looking? Hold on. This is... I don't know why 7TV does not want to... It wasn't going to load. This is the new emote. So it's the loading screen. Also not signed in. Maybe that's why it doesn't want to load. Let me sign in. Continue with Twitch. There we go. Okay, now it's working. Oh. She's slightly terrifying, but that is great, actually. We'll add that. We'll add that to the folder. We'll add that to A. There we go. That's not gonna update on the stream VOD chat, but that has updated for actual chat. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, well, hello crowd, how you doing? Yeah, so I think this is my 3rd ever run to stage 6. That movement is scuffed. My 3rd ever, we can skip for some stage 1, we know how this goes. I don't think anything really eventful happened early game. Nah, you can express yourself. Or I'm very Luna looking. What does that mean? Yeah, I don't think anything too eventful happened in the first couple of stages, but I just want to make sure the replay fully works. Because oh, actually, that was funny. I skipped over that, but I forgot that was this run. I did just... That was one of the only times I had stood directly underneath the bubble, because I was like, she's gonna die. If she did not die there, I was probably fucked. Oh, nice. Okay, so they use is he use that on stream then? Yeah, I did set that up with him. When the fuck? Oh yeah, Saturday. No, yeah, because when I would have streamed. I will say, because again, I called off stream literally to help my sisters like pick up litter or whatever, and it was like, that did not last long. It's incredibly fucking hot out here. Like, we weren't even out there for an hour, and like we were all just sweating because of the UV rays, and then like. Again, we're on top of like some rocks or whatever, like near the ocean, or not near the ocean, near a lake. And it was like, it's getting more dangerous there because of snakes. So literally, some police officer came up, like again, we're in there for probably like 30-40 minutes. He was like, hey, y'all aren't allowed to do this actually. And we were like, oh. So we just had to leave. We got a decent amount of litter when we were there, but we didn't. Again, we were only there for like 30-40 minutes. So, and we're not allowed back there. Oh, on Twitter. Right. He did post it on Twitter. That explains it. Yeah, again. For some reason, I think when I transfer them over, because I think there's a slight line where Tsukasa's face is on the portraits, which is weird. I think that literally just happened, just because transferring them was weird. I don't know, I used Google Drive to transfer the files. Yeah, but I'm still glad, again, thank you for the, like, setup advice on that, because that did help immensely. And it just, yeah, it was very easy to set up. Oh, hello, Banana Wars. Choosing a litter to get from a muscular furry man. Which one? There's so many out there. Where the fuck do you live for wild snake to be a common enemy? We just live in the south. It's not, they're not common here, but there's enough, like, bushes and shit to where, like, if a snake was around, they'd probably just go there. Yeah, they're not like you don't see snakes in like day-to-day life, but you know, if you go somewhere where there's a bunch of like foliage and shit, and the snake has nowhere else to go, it's gonna be there. You're not allowed to collect trash. More so, we weren't allowed to like collect trash in the area we were collecting it from, apparently. Which sucks. I used to love walking across those rocks. I used to do that all the time when I was younger, and now you're just not allowed. Yeah, also, okay, so stage 1 and 2 were standard. I have not been commenting on the run. We're getting for the early game. I think stage 3 was rough from what I remember. I think I had like a 2-miss stage 3. Here in Argentina, the common enemy are people wanting to rob you. It's like that. The snakes are the least of your worries. Oh, trust me. Well, to be fair, where I live, I think the most common enemy is, like, probably some dude with a gun. Was it? Yeah, I think where I live, we had, like, there was a brief period of time where we had the highest murder ratio in all of America. So that was fun. That was kind of a scuff dodge, but whatever. I read it well enough. Interesting topic I joined into. Not taking your litter. Listen, you know, we're always talking about something here. Wasn't planning on share. Oh, hello, Saris. Sorry, I didn't even notice. How you doing? Wasn't planning on sharing it anyways. It's like, come on, you don't want to share your litter with us? Damn. Alright, wait, no, I realize how bad that sounds. I was thinking trash. Whatever. Y'all know what I meant. Don't clip me out of context. Do not. I forbid it. I forbid. Yeah, same name color. I saw orange text, and I was like, oh, it must still be Banana Wars talking. To be fair, it is a different shade. But in my head, I was like, oh, it just went from orange to orange. So my brain is like, oh yeah, same name. Okay, this is a little bit rough reading on Frozen Peas. Also, I was watching, what was it? I haven't finished it yet, but I was watching the VOD of the TWC, like, UM Survival match. And they called it Frozen Peas there. And I'm I know I'm definitely not the first person to come up with that name, but I'm 100% claiming credit in my mind that I am the reason that frozen peas is a thing. I am claiming right now that I am the inventor of frozen peas. And no one can take this away from me. Okay, all the way over there, huh? I don't remember I definitely thought it was going left. I mean, I stayed under her, so that was good. I know this run goes bad in some places. All I remember was that it was a 4-miss leaving stage 4. That's the main thing I remember about this run. Well, that and then you know, a couple other things. Couple of like fun surprises past it. But yeah, no, this is just going like a really good Sonya fight. Yeah, admittedly I have not done any runs since this because I've just been practicing stage 6 ever since this run happened. I was close. And both are furries taking notes. It's like, very interesting, very interesting. Yeah, hey Saris, how you doing? That was a cute little puppy. And then, okay, no, this is LNN stage 3. I actually did not remember this. I mean, unless I fuck up here, but I highly doubt it. She went right. Like, she's already dead. Like, that's it. Like, she just dies in one cycle. So, okay, this is LNN going into stage 4. So I think that means stage 4 was a 4-miss. I know I had 4-miss going out of stage 4, because, like, the run was just, like, barely hanging on. Like, I know I had free power going into stage 5. It's literally just, like, right on the precipice of, like, not being a viable run. Got done to work, so you're just relaxing and talking about your litter. And who wouldn't? That's awesome. You know, it's not every day. You just, you know, you get done with a hard day of work, and then now all you can do is just talk about, or now you just get to talk about your litter for just however long you want. Apparently, I keep talking. It's like, well, don't stop now. Hey, hello. Hey, Nobecca, how you doing? I don't know why I tried to say hello. Hello, Nobecca. I'm pretty sure I got hit here. I didn't? Oh my god. I don't remember that. To be fair, that was a very free yellow rice pattern. That was very free. This run was 3 days ago. Why do I remember nothing about it? This run was 3 days ago. This is good. I think I got hit right at the end. To be fair, that was a very scary dodge. I should not have done that. I started getting hit somewhere in stage 4. I think I had like two avoidable misses. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that was like right at the end. And then, no, I remember. I tried going more aggressive here, and then I got hit. I tried doing an aggressive free power strat, and then I read it wrong. Like, this is fine. This is fine. And then, yeah, I read it way too aggressively there. It almost worked, to be real, but there we go. Okay, okay. And then 2-miss, if I remember correctly, it was a 2-miss to spell 1, wasn't it? No, it would have been, no, I think spell 1, spell 3. I'm trying to remember. I know, all I can remember is I had 4-miss going out of the stage. Yeah, 2 power for this section kind of sucks, but I know how to do it with 1 power, so. Okay, well, that was just awful. I don't know why I tried doing that. Oh, now you're interested. It took me this long to realize this was a replay. Oh, wow, I barely got that. I forgot. If you're not looking at the hand cam, it can be a little weird to tell. Well, that and I am reading chat way more actively than I'd be able to normally. When we aren't forcing you to watch replays, you watch your own replay. Exactly. Well, to be fair, this is for fucking documentation purposes. I want this shit, like, immortalized. Because, again, like, when I say this is the greatest run in UM I've ever had, like, I mean it. And I absolutely mean it when I say that I did not capitalize on the greatest run I've ever had in UM. Like, this run is not a clear. I did not clear this run. But God, this is the best run I've ever had. No, yeah, it must have been a 1 miss to fucking spell 1. Yeah, I'm not getting bad patterns. I'm just moving for spell 1 as you would. Honestly, yeah, lasting a long time, and then, yeah, I got forced out of the center, and I didn't know where to go. I kind of see where I was supposed to go now, but it is still weird. It just sucks whenever that card forces you out of the center. But, like, there was too many big yin-yangs to deal with there. But again, I only died once, so now I'm still at 2 power. Great. Kicked me over just enough. I mean, I'm at 269, actually, so, like... I think I just... Yeah, I think... I don't remember where my other death was, but... Probably to spell free would be my guess. Yeah, I should be more comfortable misdirecting her left. I'm just never comfortable misdirecting her left. Like, we're all the way at the right side of the screen, and I still want to misdirect this to the right, because that's just what I'm comfortable with. And it works out more often than not, so, like, you know, it's not the worst. But I think, yeah, unless I have another classic fucking non-free miss, but I feel like I would have remembered that. Anything but playing UM, understandable. Well, I'm gonna beat UM. I'm gonna kick this game's ass. It's just gonna take me a couple more months, probably. It's just gonna take me a couple more months. Let's see. Yeah, so off to the left. Oh, wow. I feel like I didn't need to go that far off, but to be fair, it was scary to stay in the center, though. I'm reading this fine so far. I'm keeping center screen. I'm moving. Oh, I ran into the blue. Oh, yeah, I backed up into that shit, didn't I? I felt like I could have gone up there. I don't even feel like I needed to go down. Okay, but there we go. So that was... honestly, not as bad of a stage. Well, to be fair, Forma Stage 4 is rough, but, like, that was the most amount of deaths I can have in Stage 4 without throwing the run. I guess because I had a 4 miss going on to Stage 4, I just kind of assumed that I had some deaths in Stage 3, but I did not. Those all came from Stage 4. Alright, so, again, I've literally been practicing this with free power, so I had the idea down. I actually did this streaming section correctly. I did it correctly. I was seeing in TWC that you can kind of go back and forth and, like, control them like that. I don't like that method. I like this method a lot more. I like doing that. That's a lot more fun to me. Or that feels a lot safer to me. And then just stream it over to the left. And now... just speed this up because it's free. Alright, and then Tsukasa, I've practiced. So she shoots the knife. Yeah, and then I got... what is it? Yeah, misdirect again. I was doing proper time down strats for this. So get her low. And then 1 second left, kill her. Oh, here he goes again. He's off. He's lost. Ladies and gentlemen, we've lost Nabeka. Yeah, so burn rates comes up. Again, I've found that I actually like trying to just hold center screen for this and just dealing with any yin-yangs that come there. Sometimes I'll get sent a really bad pattern, but sometimes it gives me a pattern like that. And if I'm being honest, I like it more than anything else I've tried for burnt rice, so... I may have been able to, like, be a bit higher up to stream it like that. Yeah, I probably should have, to be real, because, yeah, it was a little rough. But, again, I still did it fine. I feel like messed up my reading there. It was a little awkward on the stars, but that's fine. And then, yeah, I remember, like, pink ladder rice, I read just fine. I did see that there's, like, a more consistent way to do this, but I have no fucking clue how that method works, so I'm just doing back and forth. But apparently you can just keep misdirecting it infinitely off to the left side, which I did not know. And I still don't understand how that works. I had to do a couple dodges through the ladders themselves, but in general, it's like, it was fine. It was whatever. And there we go. So LNN Stage 5 leading into Megamoo, right? Pretty good run so far for my standards. Like, it's only a 4 miss going into Megamoo. Like, that's just crazy. I do not get runs like this, like, ever. And so now I need to fight Megamoo. And again, I had been practicing Megamoo. I've been doing some classic 1 power practice. Just trying to get more consistent at doing that shit. That was close. that was a slightly bad misdirect. I will... What was it? I got told apparently, like, the first way the pink stars crumble is, like, static. I will never be fully comfortable reading this card, but sometimes it's fine. Like here, it was fine here. The gap was very obvious. I got through. I did not feel comfortable POCing. And then I got a very lucky non-2. I do remember this. Like, I don't have to leave. I didn't have to leave, and it was already over. Very lucky non-2. Yeah. She was kind of running away from me here. I do remember this. She's not running away that much. No, okay, that's fine. Oh, that was, yeah, that was kind of scary. Not, like, super scary, but I had to keep going left, and then she was eventually like, actually, what if I just don't play the game? I literally just hominged her out, though. And then... This method does feel scary to me, but I like it more than trying to zigzag between the stars, so I take it. And then if you have 4 power, you only have to do it 3 times. So then, yeah. Again, this spell used to be impossible for me when I was first trying to learn it, but now I kind of get it. It can still feel scary, and it's like, for me, it's very easy to flub a movement here, but like, it's honestly, like, the pattern itself is not bad. It's more so just my own limitations of my fingers. That was a little wider than I needed that to be. Fuck this spell! Yeah, it's a little weird. And then, yeah. The final can also be kind of weird. I did get lucky here. I remember, I had one very close call in this final. I had a very close call. I think that this right wave was fine. No, never mind. This was the close call. Never mind. I thought it was a left wave. No, it was a right wave. Ooh. Just like a pixel lower, it would have been dead. So that was... Okay. So I need you to understand. So I'm not recording this. And I'm now suddenly on... I have now suddenly LNN Stage 5. I'm gonna accept lasers spin, but fireball's that fat. It's just built different. Here's when a 4 power speed killing strat takes 3 waves. Yeah. Yeah. Also a sex of men. Oh no, the infection's spreading. When my mom got done putting a picture in a painting frame, it tells me to say the sticker on the glass set. Or it tells me to say what the sticker on the glass says, and it said remove the protection film on both sides. It's like, ah, shit. So, okay, here's the thing, though. So, again, right. So, I am on... This is officially the best run I've ever been on in my life in this game. I have not practiced Stage 6. I have not. I had no reason to. I hadn't gotten a run back to Stage 6. And I didn't assume that if I did get a run back, it was going to be like fucking this. So I'm literally just freeballing it. Like, I saw them play a little bit of, you know, Stage 6 in TWC. I saw one attempt of it. But I have not played this stage in fucking forever. I do not remember this. I did practice it like months ago before I took a second break to study for a quiz, right? Or like for the fucking AHEMA certification exam. I didn't remember the strat here. I didn't remember whether misdirecting was good or not. Misdirecting does help with the first wave. Unfortunately, I knew that I wasn't really going to be able to misdirect the second wave, and I couldn't remember how to read it. So, yeah, that was a miss. I also didn't really remember how to read this. Apparently, you can just stay in the center of the fucking screen, and you can just move up, down for the most part, even with... Actually, I don't know if it works with free power, but it works with 4 power, definitely. It might work with free power. Luckily, I was still just doing unfocused movement, so it, like, still just doing a lot of that. I think I choked here. I think I choked and missed here, just because I got really scared reading it. Let's see. I think I did. Oh, yeah, no, I died to nothing. Oh, wow, it didn't even close. I just moved too fast to the right. Just Chimata. Brother, what do you mean? Why would I practice a stage I've never been to? Yeah, so again, I had a little bit of Chimata muscle memory from months ago, but I realistically had no idea what the fuck I was doing in this fight. I had no... Yeah, 2 power. It's a little rough. I have been practicing this fight with 1 power. Ironically, I actually got a 2-miss 1 power Chimata fight. So I now know how to beat her with 1 power, technically. It's not like I can do that consistently, but I did, in fact, get at least one practice Chimata fight win with 1 power. That was after this run, though. So, again, this spell card's just always easy. I remember the strat. Since I have 2 power, it's free. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to do anything special. 2 power is just a completely free capture. And the same method works at 1 power. You just need your movement to be a little tighter. Like, I'm here. I'm reading it. I'm trying to read the best I can. I'm trying to do the best I can. So, fun fact, because I got some advice from Cake after this run. Apparently, you can stream this a lot wider. Which I have been doing in practice, because it is a lot nicer to read. I didn't know you could do it wide. I thought you had to do it within this little circle around her. Because that's how I've always done it. To be fair, though, I think... Actually, was this a cap? Oh, it was, wasn't it? Oh, that's hilarious. And it's not... If you can cap it, it's super nice, because you get the power. So I'm literally at full power now. But I haven't tried reading non-free in forever, so ain't no fucking way. Yeah, I read a couple waves. Read a few. Again, I was not trying to throw, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, God, please tell me this doesn't fucking clear. I didn't know how high up. I didn't know the ring spawned there, by the way. I know it spawned, like, beneath her. I didn't think it was gonna be right there. So that was definitely the funniest death. That was definitely the funniest death I could have had. I didn't know it spawned. I didn't know it spawned right there. I thought it was gonna spawn a little more up. I thought it was gonna be a little higher. Look, I'm reading it fine now. Now I understand. Now I know. I also suck at reading non-4. I forget whether this was a cap of non-4. Maybe it was? I know what the real problems were, alright? I remember what really fucking tripped me up. No, so that was a non-4 cap. Okay. Doesn't matter, though. So I read this. This is... I'm not getting hit by this. So let's just... I don't know why it says 12 out of 15, but whatever. So I don't remember how to read this. I know this pattern is static. I didn't remember how to read it. Legit, I had no fucking clue. I dodged to the left there instead of the right. I dodged to the right instead of the left on the previous one. That was just this pattern. Yeah, the power loss is fun. But hey, we got 2 power now and like only 2 lives. That's an imperfect. I swear that was perfect. I don't know why it's not perfect. I swear that was perfect when I was doing it in TH Prac last night. This is literally just using different fucking statistics. But yeah, this will be the end of my UM career, unfortunately. Now the spell counter says that it's not perfect. I simply must leave. Also, I got super lucky on the stage 1 to 2 transition. I did not time that shit at all. I just did get lucky. But despite getting lucky, I have not read Pattern 3 in a long time. And also, I have no fucking clue what to do for her. I had no clue what to do. Jesus, voice crack. I had no clue what to do for her final pattern. Ah, that was unfortunate. I could not read this shit at the time to save my life. I did not know how you were supposed to read it. So this was, I tried my best. I tried my best. Yet again, this was I talked to Cake afterwards, and I got a strat from him, so now I know how you're supposed to do it. But literally, this was the closest I ever could have gotten to clearing UM without clearing UM. And this is on a fucking offline run. I think I've legit done 3 hours of Chimata practice at this point, actually. I mean, not 3 hours, but I've at least done an hour or 2 of Chimata practice since this run. Again, I don't know if I'll be able to show it perfectly, but again, I now know... I can at least show that I know how to do the final now. Or like this part. 1 power. Hey, I've practiced it now. Hey, I've practiced the stage now. So don't you worry about that. I just hadn't got... Listen. You have to understand from my perspective. Okay, that is not how you spin that shit. You have to understand from my perspective. I have not gotten a run to stage 5. Or actually, no. I have not gotten a run to stage 6 since I took a break like 2 months ago. It's been a while. I had no reason to assume... Okay, I'm doing the spins wrong. Okay, I should be practicing this shit again. So you go like halfway up both sides so you can start spinning it, right? It works either side. I'm doing something in the spinning wrong, though. There we go. See, that's how you do it. That's how you do the spins. I think practicing spinning it both left and right would be important, though. Because, again, just go... Because it's the same either way. It's literally just, again... Now I'm just doing, like, opposite side spins. Okay, but I still haven't practiced it. Legitimately, this is my least favorite phase of the fight. This is... Or, like, not of the fight, but I mean, like, this is my least favorite phase of the final. Legitimately, I do not find this phase fun. It's like a really awkward spin, and if you mess it up at all, you're basically just fucked. This is like... Yeah, this is by far my least favorite part of the final. I know... the third phase of the final is probably actually the hardest, but like, man, I don't like doing these spins. Remember that one pencil-drawn manga about a tournament with prisoners you were reading? Oh, yeah. I remember. Yeah, it's... You shared a screenshot of it. You shared a screenshot. Yeah, but again, so hilariously, a lot of what I was doing for stage 6 in that run was fine. A lot of it was fine. It was literally just like, shit like the mid-boss I just did wrong. But like, literally for the mid-boss, you just do this. I almost had the right idea. I just couldn't remember how to get the dodge started. But like, literally, yeah, you just go here, and then you stay center, and then it's just read, and then read. And then that honestly probably would have been a TO if I was doing the actual run, but read a bit more and found the single greatest panel in history. Well, at least, you know, he's learned his lesson. I don't know who he is or how he learned his lesson specifically. Probably something to do with this. Also, wait, why are his arms like this? Is there like a pole up here that's just being attached to? That is a beautiful fucking panel. That is very beautiful. In any case, 30 minutes into the stream, it is now time to start doing runs. Again, to be fair, okay, I am not getting another run like that anytime soon. I do, for all intents and purposes, that is important to note. That a run like that is not coming again anytime soon. But if I can at least, you know, I don't even need a run that good. I just need another run that's good enough. But even getting another good enough run is going to be fucking ridiculous. At the very least now, I am going to start recording my offline attempts because apparently that can just happen now, you know? So if I play offline, I'm recording. I would have felt, again, with how long I've been playing this game, I would have felt so fucking bad if I got the LNBNC I was looking for and I didn't have a fucking recording of it. I still would have had the replay, which would have been fine too, but it's like, man, I like having the live recording. Even if I don't say anything interesting during the run, it's still interesting to know what my live reaction was. I like it. My dad likes looking back at it too, so like that would have absolutely sucked if I got put through all of this and then suddenly I finally get the run I want, but not in the way I want. I would have been very, very disappointed. I record any of replays. Never mind, TUM. I like recording for all my runs. I like seeing the live reaction. Or I like having the live reaction to look back upon. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's also like Touhou replays, so they're gonna be buggy. But like, I like having them. Hell, literally, like, the first time the first, like, Lunatic 1cc I ever got, in, like, Touhou 7, I did twice. I Lunatic 1cc'd it twice, because I got, this was before I had the thought of, oh, I'm gonna record my offline attempts. I was literally just, like, streaming Touhou 7, and I was like, nah, I want it on stream, because I want it to happen live. Right? Nah. Whatever. I was like, I want it to happen live. So I literally had a, like, Touhou 7 Lunatic 1cc after, like, almost 2 months of me going for it. And then, fucking, I was like, alright. time to do it a second time now, but when I'm streaming. I just was not satisfied doing it the first time. And then I uploaded the streamed version. I didn't even upload the first replay. I uploaded the one I did on stream. Because that was the, like, actual one I wanted. It's a very different time. Yeah, nowadays it's like I have fucking... What was it? I like, again, for some reason I like holding on to this shit a lot. Like, now I have like a folder full of, I have a folder just full of, like, essentially, like, the session where the run happened. Because it's like, I have the run itself uploaded to YouTube whenever I get it. But then I have, if I got the run in a session I was doing, I literally will just save that session and I keep it in a folder or whatever called, like, Touhou 1cc vids. Like, just, I haven't really watched it, but, like, just in case I ever want to go back and see what it was like when I was, like, grinding it and, like, trying to do shit, I have that now. Except I did not have that, again, for, like, 7 or... I mean, technically I have it for 7. I have the stream VOD for 7. But I don't have it for, like, the first ever one I got in 7. Not for the replay file one. And I don't have that for either. Because I just kind of up... Well, to be fair, what was it? The one I have on my channel is all just one recording. Because I literally just... What was it? I think I was, like, grinding on and off that day. And I literally just got out of the shower. And I was like, alright. Time to record more and then I just got it, like, first try. So I was like, oh, cool, I'll just upload it raw, then. Did not edit it or anything. Like, you can see the fucking ending. I didn't even censor the ending. It's just there. It's just there. Zlin is gonna kill me if he ever finds out. God, also, it was so unrelated, but something fucking hilarious that happened, because again, I was like, because I was like, oh, Cake this Saturday or whatever, and he was like, apparently Cake went through, like, every Touhou game, or, like, every song and every Touhou song, like, Zun's ever made. Like, he went through every album, every game, he listened to all of them, and he gave them, like, a rating, and then he made like his own personal top 50 out of all the ratings he gave, right? And it was so funny because he was showing me his top 50, and like, and I had to experience someone else going through, or like yet another person going through the process of learning that I don't know shit about Touhou music. That, like, I've literally never read the names to, like, any of the Touhou songs, and the ones I have read, I, like, almost never remember. Where he was, like, he would just ask me, like, oh, yeah, you remember what this song is, right? And I'm like, I have no clue. I'm like, fuck it, like, I don't know, like, Nazrin's theme or whatever, and he's like, no. Not even close. It's so funny. Just the process of watching someone have to, like, consistently lower their expectations for what my knowledge is. Well, again, it's interesting to think about, because I never read song titles. So, like, Steam says I've played this game for over 200 hours. Like, at the very least, logged in on Steam. I have over 200 hours logged in on the Steam database for this game. Probably a little bit more, because there were I know there are some hours that aren't logged, right? But I think, like, 200 hours is pretty close. And legitimately, I have never read a single song title from this game. I have never, like, what was it? Because he was showing me some ones from 18, and, like, based upon the name, I was able to be like, oh, maybe this stage or that stage, and sometimes I'd get it right. But, like, legitimately, I had never read the name to any of the songs before. Like, that was my first time reading some of those names to the Touhou 18 soundtrack. And I played this game for 200 hours. Like, I just never read it. What is Kosuzu's theme called? No clue. Animal Night Parade of 100,000 beings. Or Demon Parade or whatever. I don't know. There's a chapter in, I know there's a chapter in fucking, well, I can't even think of the name. In Forbidden Scrollery. That has, like, one, was it, that's based upon, like, the animal, not animal parade, it's like yokai parade or whatever. I forget the name of that now. But it's like 1,000 yokai animal parade or something. Something like that. Yeah, wait. Do you know what Kosuzu's theme is? Actually, well, funny thing is, I didn't even know Kosuzu had a theme. 'Cause apparently, like, Zun does just, like, make, like, songs attributed to his written works as well. I didn't know that for years. I read, like, I read the written works, and I was like, oh, cool. Or, not, I haven't read all of them, but, like, I read a couple, right? Like, I read some of the Touhou manga, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And I just didn't know there was music attached to it. Like, someone, like, again, like, people mentioned, like, oh, yeah, Kosuzu's theme is really cool. And I'm like, Kosuzu has a theme? How? Like, she's not in any of the bosses. Or, like, she's not a boss in any of the mainline games. Yeah, I had to read that for, like, 7 years, goddamn. Sanyo, can you please be a little bit nicer to me? Just a bit. That's all I'm asking. It's just for a little bit of niceness. Also, Saris, I forget, is this isn't the first time I've shown you the Yomo mod, right? I don't know if you've seen this before. Ah! I choked on Frozen Peace. I choked. Just very bad reading on my part. That was a very avoidable one. That was a very avoidable Frozen Peace step. You remember it? Okay, so you've seen it before. Okay. Mioi and Mimi in shambles? Wait, who is Mimi? Hold on a minute. Who the fuck is Mimi? It's called Bibliophile with a deciphering eye. Weird. Or something like that. That does sound like a Zun song name. Yeah, I could see. Maybe you should unfreeze the peas for trying to eat them. That way you wouldn't choke on them. But I like the challenge. I think I remember people calling this section books as well. Really? Frozen Peas? Oh, Mizuchi, not Mimi. I didn't know who... I heard, like, Mimi, and I was like, I never heard of a Touhou character with that name. But, yeah, no, it was it. Yeah, Mimi is, like, her first name and last name, right? Because it's Mizuchi fucking... Mita Deguchi or something. Mia Deguchi? She has a weird last name. But, yeah, her last name also starts with me, which is why both me's are capitalized. I do know, what was it? Or I'm curious, because I haven't checked back in a long time. Did Cheating Detective Satori ever get finished? Because, like, we reached what looked like it was supposed to be an end, but then it was, like, then it's, like, Miko stepped into the scene or whatever. It's just, like, it's not over yet. And I don't know if there was another chapter afterwards. I didn't look. I haven't looked since I read the cliffhanger chapter where it's like, oh, shit, Miko's coming in. Also, I am not reading Sonya right now. It's like, it's about to be a big fucking deal. Can I even get... I don't think I could get... Hold on. I can't get free power. This run's dead. We're in DDC now. Yeah, welcome... welcome back to Kagero. Miyadeguchi. Yeah, that's it. Miyadeguchi. It's such a weird name. The Gucci is what really gets me. Or no, Gucci? No, right. That's 2 C's. There's not an H. No. Asprey FM said Gucci, but that's not Gucci. It's Gucci? I have no clue. Wait, maybe there is supposed to be an H. Mizuchi, for the love of God, fucking Christ, stop asking me to bring Mima back. Mia Deguchi. Oh, okay, Gucci is pronounced Gucci. Gotcha. Oh, really? That's an Italian name. I did not know that. So, okay, so it is Gucci. I just, like, whenever I think of, like, fucking Gucci, I just think of, like, Gucci handbag or whatever. Like, Gucci's, like, a brand, right? So I always feels weird saying Gucci. I'm like, that's not correct. It can't be. Her last name can't be Gucci. But if it just straight up is. Mia Deguchi. Such a weird ass last name, but it's fun. I do know, like, because I was gonna say, it's like, something about her name is just like, or her last name is that it has so many fucking syllables in it, but like, admittedly, I can't think of like one off the top of my head, but like, I know there are some countries out there with some fucked up last names. It's like, Mia Deguchi is fucking tame compared to like, I don't know, some like 17 syllable last name from like Germany. It's not like it's like a common thing, but like they do exist, right? I guess Kamishirasawa. Yeah, that is a lot of syllables, actually. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I didn't even think about that. Fucking Kane. Mizuchi. Being called Mizuchi Micha Daguchi is like Yomu being called Yomu. Or no, yeah, Yomu, right? Yeah. I don't even fucking know. Peko Yama type name. God, I was rewatching Game Grumps play Danganronpa recently. Just because there's a lot of, like, insane shit. I don't know. I know Danganronpa's not good, but God, watching Game Grumps play it will forever make me laugh. I think just, like, watching people play it and being like, what the fuck is this, will always make me laugh. Because it is truly like, what the fuck is happening in this game? Why is the writing like this? Why is it like this? Oh, who is Toyo Satomimi? I don't remember that. Who the fuck is Toyo Satomimi? Is that one of the Lunarians? You don't even need to go to Japan for weird names. We got Fever... I'm gonna mispronounce this. Fever Stonehog. Har. Oh, that's Miko. Oh, shit. Bro, I don't know her last name. Actually, no. You want to know a fake Miko fan interaction? Because this actually relates back to what I was talking about with Cake trying to get me to guess, like, what song titles are whose. Like, I saw the name of one of them, and he was like, yeah, what's this one? And it was clearly Miko's theme. And I was like, I tried answering Miko's theme, and in my head just said, oh, yeah, it's Mike's theme, right? And then he started laughing, and I was like, oh, wait, no, but Miko. But I said the wrong Meek. I said the wrong Meek. Said Meek A instead of Meek O. I was like, ah, shit. Ow, fuck. It's like, it's Michael's theme. It's gotta be. Pop quiz. Oh, what the fuck? Kita Shirakawa. My guess would be, I'm probably wrong about this, but is that Kutaka's last name? Is that Kutaka's? That's why you have to call her Michael. That way you don't get confused with the Meeks. Exactly. It's the only way we can determine. Yeah, Kutaka would be my best guess for fucking Kita Shirakawa. It's not. I have no other guess. Admittedly, I can't think of who else that would be. Kita Shirakawa. Chiyuri. Really? I didn't know she had. Well, obviously she would have had a last name, but I've never heard her last name. I've only heard her referred to as Chiyuri. Now that I think about it, I don't even know Chiori's last name. Fucking weird-ass lizard girl. I don't know her last name. Well, people... What is it? I forget what her actual species is. I know it's not a chupacabra, because that's her whole fucking, like, joke. Is everyone calls her a chupacabra, and she's like, that's not correct. No. Everyone's like, alright, chupacabra. Yeah. I can remember, like, character full names for, like, a lot of the earlier games, but I do realize, like, later games. I think starting around, like, 12 to 13 is where I really fall off. And then it only gets worse from there. Well, no, because I remember this, because fucking, what was it? Yeah, because I remembered, like, Kogasa's last name, Kogasa Tatara. And I was like, how do I remember Kogasa's last name? I don't typically, like, okay, I need to understand. I don't remember names to save my life, ever. I just don't. Someone tells me their name, and I've forgotten it in, like, literally 5 minutes. Like, no joke, this happens all the goddamn time. It takes me a while to learn someone's name. So, the fact that I just remembered a random character's, like, last name, I was like, how the fuck? And then I was doing it in my head, and I was like, oh, actually, I have a lot of them down until you get to, like, 12. Actually, I think 11 I start struggling a little bit. Using fake characters is cheating. Not a real character. Can't remember her last name as well. Fucking got him. Yo, welcome to the club. Not being able to remember character names. Oh, really? Oh, well, I can't remember her species, so fuck. I don't remember what her species is called. Ah, shit. She's in Lens Night Sky, so she's real. True. At some point, I should play that. That does look like a fun game. I remember the majority of Pokemon up to Gen 8. You just used to remember the majority of Pokemon up to Gen 8. You're still only healing from that. Just like, God. It's like, what was the name of the... I'm trying to think of, like, a Pokemon who's designed from, like, an earlier generation I don't know. The problem is that if I can envision a Pokemon in my head from an earlier generation... Actually, wait, no, up to Gen 8. Oh, wait, I don't know a lot of Gen 7 Pokemon. Fuck, yeah, like... Yeah, I don't know what the Sandcastle dude's called. To be fair, I think even in earlier generations, there's a lot of names I'd forget about. But like, if there's any Pokemon that I can visualize off the top of my head, I probably remember its name. Except for Sandcastle Dude. I actually don't remember Sandcastle Dude's name. Hilariously, from Gen 7, I remember Beware. Beware's Gen 7, right? Yeah, I believe it's Gen 7. I remember Beware because it has a fucking... What was it? In Smash Ult, it has a, like a 4-frame uppercut. It has an uppercut that's super fucking strong and comes out on frame 4, and it's hilarious. I know this only because of Alphareb. Sandygast or something? Potentially. Possibly. Yeah, I think Gen 7 was around the time I kinda stopped being as into Pokemon. I fucking loved Pokemon before that, and then I think, like, I don't know. I think around Gen 7 was when I started losing my patience for RPGs. Because I had very little patience beforehand, which is why I was able to play Pokemon fine for the most part. But then, once things got to Gen 7, I was like, man, I hate RPGs. Over the last few years, you began to remember names of creatures that you hate specifically. Well, see, hey, there's a fine line between love and hate, you know? Which is why, despite me only hunting it once, I will always be able to say, fuck, Kashala de Aura! God, I remember that name because Pig said it, but oh no, Kashala de Aura is the, yeah, it's the stupid wind dragon, right, from Monster Hunter DOS. Yeah, that's fair. Very real, at least in World. Yeah, it looks pretty annoying in DOS. Although I guess everything's annoying in DOS, admittedly. Bro redeemed itself in Rise? Oh, really? That's cool. Only played World so far. Yeah, fuck Kashala de Aura in World. At some point, I should play World. I realized I said I wanted to buy it when it was on sale, and then it was on sale, and I forgot. Then I was like, oh, I might buy it. Then I forgot. I will say, what was it? Because watching Pig's video on DOS did make me want to play it, and I did play DOS for a little bit. I haven't played it in a while, but I was kind of enjoying my time, admittedly. It's like I did not get past like the early game, admittedly, so I'm sure it would have just become like more and more painful as the game progressed, but like it was an interesting experience in the little bit I did play, right? At the very least, I have a strong attachment to my character because it always made people laugh whenever, well, because I played a little bit of co-op and people always laughed whenever they saw my name, which I felt happy about. My character was a hammerman called man.jpg. And I could not have been more proud about my creation. Wow. Oh my god, come on. I just needed to dodge that last wave. You've got to be kidding me. I was fully committed to the fact that I was not getting a Sanyo capture. She just kept running away. She kept running away, and I could not... I mean, I'm sure there's a route I could have taken to deal more damage to her, but like all the obvious available routes I saw just kept taking me away from her. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'll keep doing this. I'll keep living, and eventually I'll just time her out. And then I fucked up. I was one away from glory, and then I fucked up. I cannot read Frozen Peace today. Wow. Listen, I have not done a run in like 2 days. I was not expecting better than this, to be real with you, but like, god. It's annoying. It's annoying. Again, I will one day get an okay run back to stage 6. It's just gonna take a lot, and I mean a lot more grinding. I should probably practice some stage 3 today, or at the end of the session. It seems to go on sale fairly often. You'll get a chance. I will get the chance. I don't know how much I will play it, but I will get the chance to at least own it. Capcom likes to do sales. You've seen World and Horizon DLC like 20. No, what was it? It's been on sale for like $10. When I got World, when I got Rise for $10. It was absurd. At least on other sites than Steam. No, it goes on sale on Steam pretty often as well. You got World Iceborne for $10. Yeah, like it's just crazy. Shit is crazy. Technically, it's not dead yet. Keep going. Keep practicing Sanyers. Cocker Spaniers. Cocker Sanyers. I'm trying to, like... Okay, whatever. I'm trying to combine her name with the Cocker Spaniel, the dog. I don't know why I am. I'm just trying my best, but it sounds weird every time I try it. So maybe I should just stop trying. See that you started playing Iceborne? Isn't Iceborne, like, absurdly difficult? Also, I think they made, like, the final boss of that DLC, like, a rock. All I remember is, like, was it Donkey years ago had a video on Monster Hunter World? And he was like, all right, guys, I'm fighting the final boss. It's a rock. You fight a rock for the final boss. And then I read the comments, and some of the comments are like, man, I can't believe Capcom just, like, looked at Donkey's joke of saying the final boss is a rock and then decided, you know what? What if we actually did that? What if we actually... I am curious if I played World, what build I'd play. Because, like, to be fair, no matter what build I'm playing, it's bitch basic. I have 2 weapons I like in Monster Hunter. I have dual blades and I have hammer. And those are the only 2 weapons that I've, like, really been like, oh yeah, we're playing the game. I like just simple, I hit buttons, I win, or like, I just hit simple buttons and I win. The thing is, like, dual blades are really funny because I get 2 blades and I get to run around fast. But hammer is just damage, and I like damage. Dual blades based. I don't, well, like, was it? I just know, like, dual blades are, like, dead simple. That's all I know about dual blades. They just have a demon mode you want to activate, and then you deal more damage, and you don't have to worry about stamina consumption because your stamina just kind of, like, drains on its own, essentially. You're at the weapons and armor sets you can get in the DLC were strong, but holy fuck. Deadass tripled your defense just with basic master rank gear. Damn. That shit is strong. Also recently managed to leave your insect glaive addiction. Really? Now use long swords instead of aerial damage and now do cringe. Have you seen, what was it? I forget his name. I think Get Crunk was his name or whatever. He had a video talking about longsword, which I found very interesting. Apparently people fucking hate the longsword in Monster Hunter. Everyone just hates it. Dual blades in the world is fun. I love sliding across the back of monsters. Oh, you can do that. Yeah, that shit looks so cool. You already fell in love with insect glaive. Okay. What is it? I'm pretty sure fucking, I'm pretty sure the person I was talking about, Get Crunk or whatever, also plays Insect Glaive. I'm surprised how many people play Insect Glaive. Oh, well, to be fair, it's just 3 people, I guess, but, like, fuck, man, I didn't know anyone played that weapon. I didn't know anyone played it. It's so interesting watching, like, because it's so interesting watching Pake do videos on like old school Monster Hunter games, because he just plays with every fucking weapon. Like normally when someone plays Monster Hunter, they only play with like 1, maybe 2 weapons. He just fucking he just goes at it with like for like each boss, like he's essentially just got a new fucking weapon that he's using. I mean, like not for every boss, he does have some like tried and trues or whatever for certain matchups, right? But it's like if he finds out that like he can use a different weapon to gain an advantage in a fight, like he just uses it. He's switching between like fucking bow gun, like actual bow or whatever, fucking lance. He does hammer, he does dual blades. He just like just does everything. It's really cool to watch. You need to jump around and be annoying too much, but isn't it cool to jump around? Insect Glaive is very fun. As Maxor put it, it allows me to literally fly and the floor is paying taxes. It's like, why pay your taxes when you can just have the floor pay your taxes for you? Yeah, apparently, like, bowgun in, like, a ton of Monster Hunter games is just fucking broken. Which is hilarious. Again, like, in that, like, in the longsword video, like, because, again, he was talking about how everyone complains that the longsword is, like, too good, and that, like, oh, you can just counter the monsters, so that just makes the fights free. Yeah, and then he's like, have you guys not seen what the bowgun does? It's like you just get special ammos and then you obliterate monsters in like 2 minutes without even needing to engage with them. And you consider a counter to be busted? It's like, oh no, the player gets rewarded for properly landing counters on the monster. I'm like, this shit's hilarious. This shit's so funny. I'm not gonna claim that I know the balancing behind Monster Hunter, but that is funny to me, just hearing that argument on paper where I'm like, yeah, why do people complain about longsword if that's the case? Well, apparently people hated longsword in old school Monster Hunter games because you would both be trying to go for the head of the monster, and then a big ass longsword would like trip your feet, because like friendly fire was basically a thing. Yeah, so you're both trying to hit the monster, and then suddenly it's like, oh, now it's like, well, I would have hit it, but a longsword has just swept me onto the ground. Use bow from time to time, which is your favorite weapon when playing co-op, because your friends get really mad at me for never drawing aggro. Or wait, does the bow help you draw aggro, or like, or I guess if you're constantly shooting at the monster, yeah, it'll be annoyed at you, and then you just keep running away. Remember when you tried everything out in World as your first Monster Hunter and all weapons felt so slow and static, and then at the end, Insect Glaive comes crashing in and shows me a good time? Yeah, that was something I didn't like about Monster Hunter when I first played it. Every weapon is like, takes like 7 years to swing. You distinctively learned bow just for Kushala. Yeah, just another reason why Kushala is apparently fucked up in Worlds. Got you to switch off Precious Insect Glaive, just so you can stand a chance against the unruly brown-tipped nose looking ass. I wonder, because I'm sure this is still a thing, but I know in like Monster Hunter 2 or whatever, if you break the nose, if you break Kushala's nose, and then I think also, or either if you break the nose or break something else on Kushala, the wind becomes like less effective or some shit, or like Kushala can't blow you back as much. Is that still how it works in World? Because I thought that was a really cool thing. Like that was a cool touch. Where it's like, oh, break this part of the monster, and then suddenly, like, it becomes weaker. Ah, fuck. Or no, it's like, it has like a wind veil surrounding it, right? And then if you... Right, no, it's either if you poison it. Either if you poison Kushala or break the nose, then like, it's no longer able to use its wind veil to, like, protect itself. Easiest card in the game. Those things to make the one stop, and you could... But I completely didn't care about that. Dude, they're really specific. Probably should have left the quest and picked up my bow for Kushala instead of committing to... It's like claiming it. It's like, I will kill you. A bunch of Elder Dragons seem to have that. Really? The Kirin, for example, also becomes weaker when you break its horn. Interesting. I didn't know you could break the horn. Doesn't it have... Oh, isn't there a fucking cutscene in Wilds or whatever where, like... Was it? There's a, there's, like, a Kirin, and then the fucking... Was it? Like, Rajang just comes in and fucking bites off its horn. Just feeds on Kirin horns. Oh, you Super Saiyan-ass monkey. I was hoping that would end a little sooner. God damn it. I should have just gone to the right. I just saw an easier path to the left, so I was like, if I can go left. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna be it. Your goofy ass learning the one use case for windproof after 30 minutes of being knocked to the ground by literal air. It's like, God, if only there was a way to prevent windproof. Or if only there was a way to prevent this wind. I know, that is something interesting to me. Sometimes lower tier armor sets can be more useful to you in Monster Hunter than higher tier armor sets if they have a good, like, passive, I guess. What was it? Because, again, back to, like, in like, Pig's video of him playing, like, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, he was fighting, like, I think, high-rank Shen Gran or whatever, and he was using, like, low-rank armor literally just because it had an anti-tremor, or it had an anti-tremor buff. So, literally, like, he just didn't get knocked around all the fucking time while trying to fight the boss. It was more useful to him than like, a high-ranked armor set, literally just because he was able to, like, play the game. Which I think is interesting. You wanted to upgrade a weapon? I don't know. God, I'm zoning out too much from the game. I'm zoning out too much from the game. You want to upgrade a weapon, but you needed wings of a specific insect for it. You just couldn't get those fucking bugs to leave behind a corpse after dying. Oh, yeah, because you have to, like, poison them. And then when they did leave a corpse, they would give me literally anything except for their wings. Yeah, that's Monster Hunter drops. They fucking refuse to give you what you want. Any chance the game has is a chance for it to fuck you over. That's what I always say about RNG. That being said, I am the same person who plays Library of Runa and just says, fuck it, I'll roll higher. But, like, you know, what if I roll higher? What if I just rolled higher? You realize there was a passive to make it more likely for bugs to leave behind corpses after dying, so you crafted a bunch of gear that gave me, like, minus 70 defense. But, like, if you're just farming, like, wings, or if you're just farming, like, little, like, bugs, then it's probably not that big of a deal. Alright, now kill the cat. Kill. Hey, I do know, what was it? Apparently there was I was seeing, like, images for it, but apparently, just recently a new Comiket happened, and at the Comiket Zone release date, new Maribel and Renko album. Apparently, like, during the convention, people are already uploading those songs to YouTube, which is hilarious. Yeah, you gave me minus 70 defense over what you were already having and just got the wings in 5 minutes. Damn. Sometimes it's just that simple. What if I just rolled higher, clashing against Great Spirit, vertical? Fuck. Or no, Great Split, vertical. Wait, no, horizontal is the silly one? Same diff. I don't know who has that. I've not been able to play Runa in a while, admittedly. I haven't... What was it? I wanted to, like, farm some, like, earlier levels so I can get some more cards to put on my units. Or some better cards to put on my units. But I have not actually played the game in a decent bit. Admittedly, I've been just getting into fucking chess content more recently. I'm spending a bit of time doing chess shenanigans. Oh, 2842, huh? Jesus. So it rolls, at minimum, it's rolling near max of vertical, which was like 2030. And then at best, it's rolling like 12 more. It's like, but what if I did ding ding? Can I ding ding that? I don't fully know how ding ding works. Or I know it works off of recycling the dice, but like, what if I ding dinged? What if I ding ding? Over silly, but one is significantly worse. Yeah, that is. Oh wait, no, 20 to 39, not 20 to 30. No, I read that wrong. Yeah, it's way worse. At least vertical is a mass summonation, so there's a chance. Or mass summation. So it's like everyone's dice that goes into it has to cancel it out. Right, so it's like, there's like mass summation, so it's everyone who clashes with that die adds together to try to beat that die, as opposed to horizontal, where it's like, ding ding rolls 6 at max with no passives. So it's not, well, like, it wouldn't beat it, but if I just rolled more than it, because ding ding rolls a lot. Okay, so it has to at least beat whatever it's doing. Gotcha. It'll keep recycling if it beats it, but if it doesn't beat it, then it's not gonna recycle. Yeah, but so the 28 for 42 is just straight up like a single attack that you just need to clash with someone. I feel like, yeah, I guess you're just better off just having someone tank the hit. Unless they have, like, a move they can use that where they can also roll a 40. Getting Gebra. Fucking getting Gebra. Have her try to roll a 40. You got this, Gebra. It's like, come on, Mrs. Red Mist. You got it. Get in there. Get in. Take this hit. It is so funny whenever, what was it? Because again, I have watched like the Pig videos of him like covering Lobotomy Corporation Library of Verona at least more than once at this point for like both of them. So it is just funny when I will just get like random Project Moon shit in my recommendations. I don't watch it, but it is cool. I have like gotten, I haven't watched anything on Linvis Company, but I've gotten like a decent amount of like stuff in my recommendations for Limbus Company. I also have just seen it in my Steam recommendeds. I don't know if I want to play it though, because it's like fucking, it's not even done. And I haven't even finished Library of Verona. It does recycle if it doesn't beat it, but GA such as a max summation card and they're weird. So it's like it would keep going essentially. Or would cancel it out in a weird way, I guess. Oh, wait, no, wait. Is the horizontal maximation or is horizontal maximation or is it vertical? Because I thought you said vertical was mass summation. Horizontal is mass summation. Okay, okay. So if you put Ding Ding with, like, 4 other attacks, 5 other attacks, then maybe. then just maybe. Oh no, but I guess, or I guess, would the point of those attacks, would those attacks not even happen then? Would those attacks literally just be used to cancel the attack and that's all they would do? You only clash mass summation cards of with one card per librarian. I see. So instead of using Ding Ding, you'd want to use a card that does like more than 6 damage probably. Or that can roll higher than a 6. To be fair, I feel like at the point that I'm at, rolling a 6 would not be bad. But that's late game where you can roll 40s, so fuck early game standards. There's a video out there of someone managing to roll a 100 in Ruina. Jesus. Like, not even just deal 100 damage, just roll 100? Because I know you can deal more than 100 damage. I know, what was it, Again, Pake in his video got a clip of, like, Gebra rolling a fucking... or, like, not rolling a 200, but dealing over 200 damage. You just stack, like, enough modifiers or whatever to be able to get the dice to read 100. I have done my streaming wrong, but... I need to practice stage free today. I need to practice stage free. I'm gonna keep doing runs until we get to 2 hours, though, and then we're absolutely gonna practice some fucking stage free. Stage free's been going so bad. My stage free is not on it today. Oh, you have uploaded things to your Twitter? You know what? After stage free, regardless of whether we succeed or not, I shall go to twitter.com. I will doom scroll on twitter.com and say, guys, Touhou 18 is just too difficult. I can't play this game. God, Sanyo can suck it. And then I'll, you know, I'll just see what you said. And then I'll see what you posted. After completely blacking out from just the sheer amount of crash out that I will have in my being after typing on twitter.com for 2 seconds. Looked up the video again. The guy had 46 strength to get it. Oh my god. It's like, well, you see, it's very simple. You just need to apply enough buffs so that your character has 46 strength. And then I assume it just barely gets to 100, right? Like they got just enough strength to make it, like, theoretically roll 100, and then they just kept going at it until eventually the number said it. She's so low. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, should've got low. No, I thought going off to the side was gonna be what I needed to do there. I think I just needed to stay in the center. I think I literally just needed to stay in the center. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Whatever. I'm going to Twitter. I'm going to Twitter. Only good things have happened whenever people have gone to Twitter. As well as using Hokma balls for abnormality pages. Oh shit, don't lose 50% off in your first 2 months. I can go to premium. No. Oh, that's cute. That's not what Crown posted, but that's still cute. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this cute little character. From the fucking... That's Bossum, right? What character is that from? I know that's from a Touhou fan game. I just don't remember the names of them. Fuming? That's not Bossum? Is that not Bossum? Is that Little Doll Queen? There's too many games. I can't remember all this. Where's Crown? Oh, it is Bossum? Okay. Fuma. Okay. I'm going to... I can never fucking... Hold on, just go to Crown. There we go. Oh, I saw that one. What about most recent post? Can I see all? That's the most... Wait, no. But I saw that one. These are retweets. What's like new? How do I get to new ones? Because, okay. So there's this one, which I've seen. I remember this from last time. So how do I get to new? I would assume seeing all posts would show me that, but I don't know. Media? Not media, apparently. Twitter, why do you have to make this so hard? Click on the... I did it. I did. Media them images? Because it's videos. Oh, photos. Oh, there we go. Aw. Oh, what the fuck? I haven't seen any of these. Hold on. Look at this little Mistia. I love that. Yeah, you got... Aw. That's so cute. I don't know what the fuck she's sitting on. It looks like a pot. I thought it was like a ball at first, but you can see it kind of like juts here. It might be like a stool or something. That's very cute, though. That's very cute. Well, there we go. We found it. We only had to explore Twitter for a little bit. And now we're done. Now Twitter is dead to me. Now I'm not, you know, I'm swearing off Twitter. I'm never going back on there. It's just, it's truly, you know, there's nothing to be gained from such a place. Until Crown Post again, and then I'll be immediately back. But don't worry about that fact. Don't worry about that. It's fine. Oh yeah, what was... Wait. Oh, I didn't even fully read that. They used Hokma balls for abnormality pages. I forget what... Hokma just, like, debuffs the enemy, right? I don't know, what does Hokma do? They even had to use Boundary of Death for it, which needs to get the highest possible roll to do anything. Wow. Wait, so Boundary of Death literally is just, like, if you don't roll max, then you don't deal damage? Is that how that works? But it, like, increases the potential amount you can roll. That sounds like an awful card to use normally, so that's hilarious. That actually came in handy for that. for the challenge. Was it? I know for like Library of Verona challenge stuff, there's like someone who had a video on like trying to beat Library of Verona with only one librarian. I have no idea how the fuck that would go. That video is long. I don't even know if they managed to do it. They might have. But that does sound like an infuriating journey. It's like, how do you fend off that many fucking waves? I don't know why I'm satisfied about reading spell or stage 1 patterns now, but you know what? I am. You know what? I just am. So what about it? So what the heck ever? Whoops. Oh, whoops. Can't show that to Christian Mog. Alright. Boundary of Death, Pierce Dice 1 through 4. If the natural roll is max and is 4 or higher, add plus 45. What the fuck? Hold on, what does that mean? Oh, and is 4 or higher? So if you're rolling a Pierce Dice that rolls at least 1 through 4, and it rolls a 4, you get plus 45? It also gets a unique animation if you roll max. That's hilarious. But yeah, so essentially it has a chance to make like a 1 through 4 dice like insanely powerful. The amount for having the count for having feeble, which lowers the power of your rolls. I see. So if you're enfeeblized and you would only roll like a 1 through 4, but you roll the max, then you just get you get like plus 45 strength. Feeble comes in and makes the roll less than 4. So oh, no, feeble is the counter, though? Wait a minute. I think I'm misunderstanding. Let me actually read chat when I can read chat. Yeah, I can't really do anything. She's just so low. I didn't realize, like, how low I had gotten her. It is always funny to me to see, like, the people who decide to just, like, farm for more, like, points and just not, like, time down the mid-boss at all. Hilariously, someone TWC just completely timed out the mid-boss. Which does make it a little bit easier, but a little weird they didn't want to time it down. So if you roll max, but feeble comes in and makes you roll less than 4, it doesn't trigger. Huh. This your account for having feeble, which lowers the... That's your account for having feeble, which lowers the power. Okay. So it has to be 4 or higher. I see. Because feeble is supposed to be able to counterplay it. So if that didn't exist, then feeble would not be able to properly counterplay that card. Or that abnormality. I see. And then again, it's 4 or higher because, like, say you rolled a 4, I guess, and then, like, the strength puts it, like, adds, like, +1 to it, essentially, so you rolled a 5. They don't want to be like, oh, well, you rolled higher than the 4, so we're not going to give it to you. It's like... Instead, it's just like, no, you rolled it, that's fine. It's a lot of interesting design choices when stuff like that gets made. So you gotta think about how it interacts with the entirety of your game. And especially when your game's like 100 hours long. There's just so many things where it's like, you add a little change and it just shifts the balance of everything. Or it has the potential to shift the balance of everything. Just cool. That's game design, baby. Random thing. But I was looking for Steam, and I saw a game I recommended called Rhythm Kill, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be heavily, at the very least, the title looks very heavily inspired by Ultra Kill. I don't know if it's any good or not. I didn't really check it out, but I thought that was interesting. That someone was like, what if I made Ultra Kill Bull Rhythm? To be fair, I don't know how similarly they play, but the way the title's formatted just makes me think that intrinsically, you know what I mean? It just gives me a sneaking suspicion that maybe things are related. It's like Ultra Kill's weird cousin that it'll invite over to the party because it has to, and maybe it'll do something cool. Who knows? We're unsure about it, but like maybe it's got like a really cool tech deck collection or something. I don't know. Maybe fucking maybe grind Super Smash Bros. Melee on the side. And it's like, yeah, actually, like, what was it? I got fucking. It's like, yeah, I won my weekly recently or whatever. Fuck. It's like, yeah, I enter into the fucking coin boxes. I place pretty well. It's not like the best play in the world, but it's like, you know, it's pretty respectable in its own local scene. Respected community member amongst its friends. And it's like, you know what? That's pretty cool. I forget where I was going with this analogy. The main reason why they insist on it being at least 4 specifically is because it's a card from the Shi Association, and the Shi can be read as 4. Oh yeah, Shi is 4. What was it? It's like Ichi ni San Shi. Interesting. Hello, Griffinus. You meant to be passed out right now, just saying hi. Well, hello. Did you not get much sleep? I hope you're if you do manage to get some sleep, I hope it goes well for you. This whole haha 4 because it's the 4 association was just a tiny bit with Boundary of Death. Then we got Shi Association East Fost, and they just stopped giving a shit and gave her 4s all over the place. Just like, yeah, we'll make a tiny little reference in 4. You did not know you were dreaming about estrogen. Dreaming of estrogen. That's gonna be the tagline to Touhou 21. Oh yeah, by the way, I did watch that was it the Rudy clip thing you sent. It was pretty funny. Look at this. What is this? Hold on. This is some certified Limbus company moments. Well, I see plenty of 5s here. Oh no, hold on. No, I see the 4+4. That's 48%. Hold on. Eternal's effects cannot trigger the skill to be reused. Deal 48% damage for every target aim. Max 144%. Plus 48% damage to every critical hit for every target aim, max 144%. At 4 target aim, instead of 2 above effects, deal 444 damage on critical hit. On use, base power plus 2 for every 4 poise in of itself, max 10. On use, gain 4 power for every target aim, max 10. Gain 5 poise for every target aim. Lose target aim 1 times 5 poise. Remove ready to lose, loose, and target aim from self. I think we're done with the 4s. Never mind, hold on. Gain 4 poise count. Admittedly, I was expecting more 4s, but that is a decent amount. Nope, they're all trans girls. It's like everyone's been trans this whole time. You just didn't read between the lines. Target, aim, and arrow, Shi both have a max stack of 4. Ah, gotcha. So there's more 4s behind the dialogue. Shi Deltarune. It's Deltarune 4. It's like if Deltarune's so good, why isn't there Deltarune 4 yet? Yeah, I have misread this horribly. Oh, God. I am so far away. I am so far away. God damn it. God damn it, Bobby. Whatever. Kill her. Kill her. There we go. It's just taking too long. We haven't been... Okay, whatever. Yeah. I got 10 minutes more of runs, and then we're fucking grinding stage 3. My stage 3 today has been abysmal. I don't even know if I've gotten to run 2 stage 4 today. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. I think I watched my own run for half an hour, and then the rest of it has literally just been me dying in stage 3. Listen, in the year 2044, we're eventually going to get Deltarune 4 on the PlayStation 4 too. Because everyone loved the PlayStation 4 originally, so now there's going to be a second version of it. You know, speaking of PlayStation, does the PlayStation 5 still have any game? Does the PlayStation 5 have games on it? Because I know that was a big thing, where it's like the PlayStation 5 is like released and it's been out for a while and it didn't really have any like cool exclusives. I think something interesting about Xbox is that Xbox doesn't really have exclusives, although from what I can tell that doesn't really matter to a lot of people. I think a lot of people now are kind of using Xbox as just kind of like a multi-purpose device as opposed to like a dedicated game console. Obviously, it's still a game console, so having exclusives would push it a little more. But I think in general, Microsoft doesn't really care whether they have exclusives or not. Sorry, what led to this? And also her skill numbers are skills 1 through 4, base power with 2 plus 4 coins. Skill 2 for 4 base power with 3 plus 4 coins. Skill 3 for 4 power base power with 4 plus 3 coins. I misread that somewhere, but what the fuck? I feel like I'm reading an Ultra Kill now. Also, she inflicts Lodge Arrow with Swift Glimmer, and you guessed it, it is a max stack of 4. Yo, no way. It was very funny when they did that. I laughed. I'm laughing right now, in fact. You just can't hear it. But on the inside, I'm having just such a hilarious guffaw right now. I'm just doubled over in my mind's eye. Kill the cat, kill this cat, kill this cat, kill this cat. I don't know where the fuck I'm trying to go. I don't know where I'm trying to go. Your friend Grover is a Touhou old head? Really? Like, they've been playing Touhou for, like, a long-ass time? That's sick. Well, what was the first game? Meanwhile, the 7 Association doesn't even get 7 identities. Goddamn. These lazy-ass developers. They hate new Touhou and haven't even played it because the music doesn't sound the same. It's all Zone music to me. I don't know. So yeah, but that's what that doesn't mean by old head. Like they're like hardcore dedicated to the older games. I do like the older games, although I don't think the newer ones are bad. They played PC98 up to 15 and stopped. Okay, well I feel like 13 is where it becomes a little more modern. I mean, they may not have liked 15 as much. To be fair, I think 15's not very fun unless you're grinding it. like preach that Touhou 7 was their favorite. Oh, actually, no. Okay, well, I can agree with them on that. I love Touhou 7. But I still think a lot of the other games are fun. Admittedly, they probably didn't mean for that to be another joke, but you know. Yeah. Oh, wait, there's currently exactly 4 Shi association identities in Limbus. Really? Okay. Yeah, that one's probably not intended. But we'll get a 5th one eventually, and then... But I, they then G. Did that message get cut off? Yeah, misclick. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. that happens to me sometimes. But I was like, either this is a hilarious reference I'm not understanding, or it was just a yeah, it was a misclick. I was like, it's one of the two. The old heads got to him. How dare you speak badly of our Lord and Savior Touhou 7? It's like, I didn't say anything bad about Touhou 7. How dare you? Fuck. Okay. Then we play Touhou 7 together in multiplayer. What'd they do? Were they chill? Were they chill for the Touhou 7 multiplayer? Was that like before y'all play it, like before it became slightly less desyncy? Because at the very least 2-player Touhou 7 works fine from the time we played. 3 players where it really gets fucked. Hold on. I will read chat again in a second. I must spin. It's like I have to spin. I'm Hina. That's me. I'm Hina Kageyama. Kageyama? Not Kageyama. You're looking like Hina Kageyama right now, you know what I'm saying? We play, yeah. They struggled mad hard and we're just singing about private parts and everybody. I can see. So they were just kept dying over and over again, and then they were just singing about how everyone wanted to eat them out, essentially. That was the entirety of the session. Wow. You know, some people are lunatic players, and then some people are just lunatics, you know? You just hated the session the whole way through? Yeah, fair. That's your own fault for expecting Touhou fans to play Touhou. True. Fucking true. I didn't tell them that, but they were singing about that shit every stage. Jesus. They're being anal about it towards the other 2 people in voice call that were playing a different game together to the point where I had to intervene. And we won! We got halfway through, you guys! How the fuck? You just had to mad carry? You just carry that fucking session entirely? Oh my god. Yeah, that's just uncomfortable. You kept reviving them. Just like, no, dude, share stock. I got it this time. I want SD. Ugh. Hold on, no, dude, share stock though. Shit. I can't read this shit to save my life right now, man. I can't read. I never learned how to read. Maybe 40 words the entire place. Oh god, yeah, that's awful. I'm so sorry I had to go through that, man. That's awful. Jesus Christ. I think if I'm in that situation, all I can do is laugh at the, like, just the absurdity of it. That's my thing. If I'm in a situation where I have no idea what the fuck to do, I just start laughing. I mean, sometimes I just laugh to laugh, but you know what I mean, right? Literally a game between Chris and Monster Kid. Oh, 40 words? She association reference? 10 times 4? It's like, wait a minute. I would have just left the VC. Yeah, fair. It sucks because they're your main Touhou friend in your girlfriend's friend group. Gotcha. So they're, yeah. Again, it's just the problem when you find anime fans. There's a lot of weird ones out there. Technically, Touhou fans and anime fans aren't the same thing, but I feel like there's a lot of overlap, you know what I mean? But like there's a lot of people out there where you find them and you're like, cool, this person knows about something I like. That's awesome. And then they're just not great. But yeah, it's not like you really have anyone else, and y'all both have like a common interest, so it's like you can't really just shun them. I mean, you can technically, but it just like it feels kind of awkward. I don't know. Shit's weird. I've only run into like one Touhou fan in like outside of like I guess where I live, I've only run into like one Touhou fan in person, and honestly they're pretty chill. They're very autistic, but like I mean they're pretty chill. Or I think they're autistic. I didn't actually know, but I see a lot of like my own autistic patterns in them, or like so I'm just kind of assuming, like, oh yeah, they're probably autistic. He's also, like, really good at games, so, like, just another reason adding towards I think he's probably autistic. But he's pretty chill. We don't talk that much, admittedly, but, like, again, he enjoys Touhou, and we also, like, played together in, like, some Smash tournaments and some Rivals V for tournaments, so pretty chill dude. Pretty chill, dude. They're all horny weebs. Yeah, you'll find a lot of people like that. How can I make this about she? It's like, how do we turn this around? I just gotta go along with it. Yeah. Have you seen a Touhou fan that is there for the gameplay alone? I don't know, admittedly. I don't know if he was there. Or, like, I don't know if he was gameplay alone. I think he enjoys the characters. See, and he's definitely played a decent amount of the games. Yeah, you don't want to ruin anyone's fun. Yeah, again, social situations like that are just kind of weird to play around. You very easily turn anything into a conversation about the she. Just mention 4. And you talk about your new Ford trucks, and then, wait a minute, Ford? She association? Hold on. The lines, they're connecting. It's like, it's confirmed in the next Olympus Company update, there's the She Association is gonna be riding around their Ford trucks, fucking decapitating people left and right. As you do. Maybe running them over, just for fun. Just like the Asgore Death Fury, or whatever. I don't know where that originated from, but I did see the fan game that got made off of that theory. Or what was it? Asgore runs Death over with their car. saw that fan game. It was very funny. Playing game meant to be played at a 4:3 aspect ratio. Wait a minute, 4? Yeah, but instead I'm playing it in full screen, otherwise known as 4 screen. Never mind, that doesn't work. Never mind. Ignore that one. Sorry, I missed a lot of chat. Hold on. What did I miss? All you have to do is go, please Kim Ji-hoon, give us a Yujin identity, please, and you're good. Please. On our Adulterated stream, my girlfriend and her other partner kept trying to sexualize the characters, like trying to calmly, jokingly say, hey, guys like that, don't do that. But they don't stop. It was just, yeah, they had one joke on the brain. They just kind of kept trying to roll with it to make something. Yeah, that to be fair, that happens with every bit. It's just unfortunate when it's a bit that's uncomfortable. I get it, that's their humor, but the characters, you know, yeah, I don't know. Or it's like the characters aren't meant to be seen in that way, especially given like their ages. Yeah. I think, like, I mean, as long as it's jokes among friends, I think that's more acceptable, right? Like, but yeah, it is still weird. Your GF is voicing Noelle and her partner is voicing Ralsei. Oh, so it's like the two most calm characters doing it too. A lot of people try to keep order in a nice way that doesn't impose anything on anyone, but sometimes you have to slam your desk and tell people to shut up. Yeah. It's uncomfortable when you have to do it, but sometimes. I would not be the one to be able to do that, though. That shit ain't me. I never, like, I bottle shit up. So they say suggestive things to each other because that's the attitude she wants on her stream, which is fine. It's just, oh, there was an ad. Whoops. Oh, we're already at 2 hours? Oh, we are. Sorry, I don't know if you heard anything about what I said, but, yeah, that's the reason why it's concerning, yeah. You got an ad for football sneakers, and at the end, the guy had to kick the ball into the goal, and it was so easy to tell they cut the footage off because he missed. No, people do that in Smash, where, like, someone will hit a really cool combo, and then it doesn't kill at the end, and you know it doesn't kill because they cut it off before like, the kill happens. Like, it's like they're flying towards the blast zone, and it looks like it might kill, and then they cut it, and you're like, that didn't kill. Like, you see that, and you're like, I know that didn't kill. They would have shown the explosion if it killed. We're just doing a rotate. You think they got the budget for that shit? God, they gotta spend it on, like, I don't know, drugs or something. You did. Okay, cool. So you heard some of what I was saying. Yeah, I just had to catch up on chat for like a decent minute. But yeah. Come on. I want one blue rice read. Come on. Okay, no, that's free. That's free. Okay. That's so free. That's like all the way to America free or whatever. Oh, actually, that reminds me of a fucking... What was it? That was like an improv, it was like a Markiplier fucking at whose line is it anyway or whatever bit or whatever, where they got lines from like they got lines from like random people online. They had to like at random points work that into whatever skit they were doing. And one of the lines was just, on a scale from 1 to America, how free are you tonight? This is the stupidest fucking pickup line I've heard in my entire life. What made that funnier to me though was that the sketch they were doing was literally, what was it? It was like a like a grandpa and grandson like burying their dead dog or whatever. And they had to somehow work that line into the sketch. They're like, how do you do? Well, to be fair, they didn't know what the line was going to be ahead of time. So it was literally just like a line came up and it was like a fill in the blank. And then so they're like, all right, time to reach in my pocket and read one of these lines. And then that one came up. It was like, Man who needs sleep. I'm getting on my PC. That's just how it always be, man. You're like, God, I'm so tired right now, but I just want to do anything but sleep. It's like there's so much stuff that I could do, but my body wants rest. On a scale of 1 to America, how guns are you today? Oh, definitely America, all the way. Like going to my local Walmart and just take a look to the right, kind of America. The direction was not important there. I realized it could be misinterpreted. The direction was literally just for this. Literally, it was just like, it was just supposed to be like a you don't see it immediately. In a scale of 1 to 1,355, how black deaf are you today? I'm all the way to butterfly. Oh no, I'm all the way to dealing butterfly. Yeah, black deaf dealing butterfly. That's it. A scale of 1 to Junko, how against the Lunarians are you? It's like, I do hate Junko, but like, God, they have so much fucking style. It's like, look at fucking Yorihime. Look at her cool sword. She's awesome. Free Junkos. I hate them. 4 Junkos. Oh, shit. Scale of 1 to 255, how is your alpha value? 0. This is it. It's like, on a scale of 1 to third strike, how is your fucking... I was trying to make a Street Fighter joke. I was trying to make a Street Fighter joke. Sanyo says, no, you must have other plans. I don't know where to go. Fuck. I didn't know where to go. There was somewhere in that wave I needed to be. I just didn't know where. I guess just be underneath her. I don't know. Just fucking, just go for it. Just kill her. Just kill her, bro. Just murder. Literally just equip the knife in your offhand and just hit that attack button. I don't know why you'd want it in your offhand and not in your main hand, but you know. Yeah, I didn't know where to go. I didn't know where to go. I'm gonna win. I have decreed that winning is what's gonna happen here today, right now. In fact, it's gonna happen. Check this out. Check this fucking shit out. I almost died, but don't worry about it. You're still checking this fucking shit out. You're still doing that, because of course you are. What else are you gonna do on a Friday night? It's not Friday or night, at the very least, not for me. But what else are you gonna do? I don't know if it'd be Friday or night for, like, literally anyone in the world right now. It's literally, like, Monday morning for me. But I know, like, time zones are a thing, but, like, I don't know if there's enough time zone difference in the world right now to suddenly make it a Friday night for from somewhere else in the world. Alpha 222, 256, 30, 250. God damn. That's an advanced alpha. According to Spanish streamer 000 because I'm a beta. What? Jork it? Like beef jerky? I don't know what we're talking about anymore, you guys. I don't know. Did we ever know? Did we ever truly know what we were talking about? Is that something we knew? Also, something I forgot to say, but something interesting. Because you asked, like, do you know of, like, a Touhou fan that's just into it for the gameplay? And admittedly, can I use myself as an example? I mean, I do like stuff outside the gameplay for Touhou, right? Like, it's not like I only enjoy the gameplay. But admittedly, that is what's made me put way too much time into the series. I remember, because I got Touhou 6, when I was getting into Touhou, I wanted to know, like, the lore behind it. So I, like, played Touhou 6, and I was gonna, like, keep playing, like, games in consecutive order, right? But, like, I wanted to make sure I beat the extra stages, too. But then, like, once I started playing 7, or, like, well, like, I got such a high from getting, like, the normal 1cc in Touhou 6 that, like, once I eventually came back and decided I wanted to play Touhou 7, especially, like, what was it? Well, because I took a break for a while, because I tried beating the EX stage in Touhou 6 and just failed miserably, and I was not having fun. But then I saw Asper FM's, like, like, lunatic scoring video for Touhou 7, and I was like, man, that looks like so much fun. I want to play that. And then I was like, oh, like, but, like, so I started playing Touhou 7 on normal, and I was like, man, I realized I don't want to play Touhou 7 on normal. I just want to do the cool shit that they were doing on Lunatic. So I literally just, I did, and so, like, I kind of just stopped caring about the story after that. It's not like I, like, completely stopped caring, but, like, I cared way more about the gameplay. That was when I really became a Touhou junkie, was, like, Touhou 7 Lunatic. That's what started my crippling addiction. I was like, man, this gameplay is so fun. I'm just gonna keep going. I wanted to be a fucking Touhou 7 score runner. That was my idea. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do Touhou 7 Lunatic 1cc, and then I'm gonna start doing score runs. And then I never did a score run in my entire life. And then I just never did a score run. And instead, I just became a Marissa main. Well, that's one run to Misamaru. You've been disassociating ever since the raccoon incident. That was like 2 weeks ago. It's just not been the same ever since then. Just like, I just can't think about this stream or raccoons the same way ever again. I look at Tanuki Mario and I'm like, what the fuck? On a scale of 1 to Mario sad, how much did you cry when watching the Titanic? I've never actually watched the Titanic. Now that I think about it. I imagine I'd be pretty Mario sad. I'd cry every time. Just pink. I edited in way too much red. Change that to like 165 red. Cared a lot about Touhou lore. You cared a lot about Touhou lore when you first started. How else are you supposed to enjoy the dojins? Makes sense, yeah. That's the case, why do you make a patch out of Yomo instead of a boring flying ship? Well, no, because again, it's not like I don't care about it, but like, It's just like, I stopped caring about it as much as I did. Like, I became addicted to the gameplay more so than the story. And then now I'm more interested in the lore again. It's like a back and forth. Kind of like Yomu right now. Just back and forth. Add BB to Touhou Trust. I actually did use... Wait, no, I didn't use... Wait, which version of BB did I use? Because she was in one of the, like, Touhou... like, one of the Puppet ROM hacks. But it was like, it wasn't Puppet Dance Performance. It was literally just like a Gen 3 ROM hack that had puppet characters in it. I used like one version of Vivit. Hilariously, I used like there's like the Naked Angel version of her, which I ended up using on my team because she had like really good stats. I looked at her stats and I was like, this is fucking insane. It's like, I feel bad for using this character, but I'm gonna use this character. That's all I can think of when I'm thinking of Vivit, or Vivit. VVT? I don't fucking know her name. How many Tanuki Marios do you think Tanuki Mario could fit up his ass? I think 0. I know we had a whole conversation about this, but I think 0. DDP's Type A is sick. It's like, that's the coolest ship I've seen in my entire goddamn life. Alright, hold on. I'll read more chat after... after this attempt. Yeah, again. The rest of the session after this run will just be me practicing. What did I get hit by? Huh? Huh? What? I just missed something. Okay, whatever. How am I supposed to believe that thing has a cute anime lolly inside? Boring. It's like, if I can't see the cute anime girl on my screen, how am I supposed to be interested? How am I supposed to care? It's like, God. She is the final boss in a normal human version of VVT. I don't know. In my head, I would just always call her VVT. I'm just gonna say VVT. Vivit would make more sense, though. I don't know. I've heard both. I prefer Vivit to visit, though. What does that mean? I did get hit by a bullet. You know what? You are right about that. Hold on. I say Vivit. Okay, yeah. So you say Vivit. I know, yeah, some people say VVT. And then VIVIT. V-tits. What are we talking about? No Vive? Wait. What do you mean no Vive? Or, oh no, you say Viv-it, not Vive-it. No, yeah, because I say V because it's like the Spanish vowel or whatever. Like I is E or whatever. Yeah, but you say Vivet. Like ribbit. Did I even select the section? I did not select it. Wait, no, I did? I didn't? No. Stage portion. I need some blue rice caps, man. I need some blue rice caps. I need a, yeah. This has truly been like a stain on my honor. Also, I did not start the section out right, but that's fine. Alright, cool. Your friend keeps asking you to play Conceal the Condition, which is fine. Why did I read that as condition? Conceal the conclusion. I need to figure out the condition of my brain. And why it doesn't brain. Damaged. Conceal the Conclusion. I assume Conceal the Conclusion is like a newish Touhou fan game that came out. Yeah, but it's just not a priority for you at the moment. Makes sense. There's too many games to play. It's too many games. How are you supposed to choose? Oh, it's old? Really? It's like 20 years new? Bro, this game's been new for like 20 years, actually. It's like, wow, that sounds pretty new. Hello, Tronin. Yeah, we got the Yomu gaming going on. Okay, so that's two blue rice caps, one Sanyo mid cap. I want free blue rice caps, free Sanyo mid caps, and then fucking, and then I guess just keep practicing Sanyo. And then I need like free Sanyo clears. That are at least like a 1 miss. Again, my concentration is just shot today. My concentration is shot with a bullet. What kind of bullet? Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? Fuck. DKOs don't count. It's fair. Must fight the fair. It's 2006. Damn. Convey the condition. Todd Howard releasing Skyrim again. It's like, no, it's a new game, actually. Or I wish I could fight Fih in this game. The most powerful of creatures. The Fih. Okay, see, that was fine. That's 2. I do like that, like, her health bar, like, properly resets once it's, like, actually supposed to be there. So I think it just goes in when, like, her dialogue's there, and then it, like, resets. God, if only I could play like that in actual runs today. But that ain't me today. That shit ain't me. Actually, I should probably also practice Frozen Peace. I was struggling a lot in Frozen Peace. I must capture Frozen Peace. That's wrong. This is true. Wait, no, this is Frozen Peace. This is Frozen Peace. Yes, yes, with you. Yeah, I did not like my Frozen Peace gameplay today. I didn't like my stage 3 today. My stage 3 was very bad. More or less a Frozen Peace cap. Yeah, I'd still like to practice doing that. Just got a visual novel about a... Wait. Yeah, got a visual novel about half-naked cyborg anime girls. It's like, finally, Steam gives me shit I actually care about. So are you sure you don't want to play the Truck Coon game or whatever? That was the funniest fucking poll I got on my Steam recommendations. I don't want to play it, but it's still funny to me. So this I was looking at my Steam recommendeds, and there was just a game. I forget the name of it, but it's like, I think the gist is that you're playing as like a truck driver, and you have to help out some girl from another world by like running running things over with your truck to send them to like another world, and that'll like help her or something. It's really funny. Or the concept was really funny to me, but I was like, I don't know if I want to play this. Yeah, and I don't remember anything about the title other than it had the words Truck-kun in it. Fuck. I'll play it if you buy it for me. How expensive was that game? I don't remember. Hold on. I'm curious. To be fair, I would not be able to buy it right now because I'm saving up for a trip that is happening actually this week. Oh yeah, important note. I'm not gonna be able to stream this Thursday or Saturday, so I'm gonna be missing hella streams. Yeah, I will literally not be able to stream again until next Monday. Because I'm going out of town. Hold on. I'm just gonna type in truck coon. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is a $20 game. Yeah, I'm not getting this anytime soon. Yeah, Truck Coon is supporting me from another world, question mark, exclamation point. Yeah, this is this is what it looks like. This is the game. Very silly idea. Very silly idea. Bro, I haven't even bought, what was it? Yeah, DanCag has like DLCs like 16 and 15. I haven't bought either of them. At some point I probably will. I just haven't played DanCag in a while. Or like I haven't grinded DanCag in forever. Like I was playing a little bit of it recently and I'm like, God, I have no confidence in what my fingers are pressing anymore. Like any confidence I had in my fingers pressing keys is just gone. It's gone. It's been erased. You hate the Western anime art style? Fair enough. Not all art styles are gonna click with people. You need finger confidence for Touhou as well. Yeah, but like a different kind of finger confidence. Because like, was it? Because like I'm pressing like these keys or whatever. As opposed to Touhou where I'm pressing like these keys, right? Different kind of finger confidence. Oh no, I don't want stage 4. I want stage 3, end boss. Yeah. Truckuna support. It's a very silly looking game. Admittedly, it sounds like it could just be a straight up isekai title because I've heard some of that shit and it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I think, was it? Actually, the most ridiculous title I've heard was from, yet again, it was from an Alfred video, where, like, was it? A friend of his was mentioning how, like, he and some other friends are gonna try watching an anime called, was it, Do You Love Your Mom and Her Two-Hit Multi-Hitting, or Multi-Targeting Multi-Hit Attack? Something like that. Her two-hit multi-target attack. That's the name. And it's like, what the fuck? What is life? What is reality? Is this real life? Who the fuck makes that? What person is like, you know, I've got a great title for a story. I do, what was it? I was hearing like a bit of the reason why like a lot of isekai, like random isekai anime have like super long, stupid fucking titles. Apparently the reason that happens is because a lot of them just start out as like online forum posts essentially, right? And you need a distinctive title to like set it apart and like get people hooked early on. So typically the premise for the story will just be written in the title of the story. But then it gets popular enough to be adapted into an anime, and they're like, oh man, we don't know what to call it now. We'll just call it the same title. And it's awful. Instead of just like coming up with like a new title, they're just like, yeah, we'll just call it the same. You tried watching that anime, it's genuinely awful. Good to know. I wasn't planning on watching it, but good to know that I shouldn't. Good to know. If you want silly, check out Horse Magnify. No, I saw Markiplier play that. I would play that, but I already saw Mark play it. Admittedly, I could get it and show it to Dad. That'd be a super good dad stream. Yeah, no horse magnifier? Okay. Thank you. That's such a good idea. That's such a good idea. Just throw in random words when you have, like, 12 of them and you have a title. Yeah. But, like, you need keywords, apparently. That's how you suck people in. You need certain keywords. Or, it's like buzzwords, essentially, right? You know, it's like fresh. Like, epic. Awesome. Shit like that. Like, just words that'll, like, generally draw people in. You need those, and then just fill them in with, like, some other words just to, like, make it sound like it's a coherent sentence, and then suddenly you have your, you know, you have your new $1 million anime. Admittedly, you're not making $1 million out that, but whatever. You have your $1 million idea. What is fish? How has fish gotten into the conversation? What is also fish? There is a fish among us. There is one. There is an entire fish amongst us. Oh shit! His cover's been blown. Get him. I touched this girl's balls and got thrown into hell. Yeah, it might as well be. Yeah, no. See, you got it. You got the isekai format. I got that on my Steam feed one day, and I can't help but be at least a bit interested in it. Oh, it's cool. Horse Magnifier is a cool game. It's me. Wait, we have 2 fishes? Well, you're wait, goatfish is different than fish, though. So if you're goatfish, do we allow goatfish? I don't know. What are we being? Admittedly, I feel like we're being a little prejudiced against fish here. But if we are, then like, how far are we taking this? How, like, is a goatfish fine? Are we cool with goatfish? I like some goat stuff. I like goat cheese. Goat cheese is fucking great. Bro, you get some like goat cheese and with some like pasta and some marinara sauce. That's just awesome. But like, do we like goat? But like, do we like goat fish? Is that chill? Are we cool with that? I don't know why I didn't see that green bullet until the very last second. It just completely left my mind. Object permanence is not something I can do today. And Niver is fighting Sanyo apparently. Goddamn. Niver is fighting Sanyo. Wait, Fish is an actual game on Steam? Hold on. Hold on, what? Hold on. Hold on. Goatfish is just me and Sarah's combined. Wait, so we got, okay, so 2 people to I'm sorry, I just looked at I pulled up Steam again. This is the first thing I see. Ragnarok, the new world, top seller in your region, number 12, mostly negative reviews, 777. Alright, what about fish? What about fish? Yeah, this is a thing. What is fish? What the fuck? What is this? What the fuck is this? DMCA guy? What? Okay, what is this? It's a platform run-and gun shooter. You play as an armed fish, violently exploring through multiple levels. The game features fun, unique, stylized art style that could get a chuckle out of you. Cool. Oh, it's early access, though. Damn. Damn. No fish slander while I'm here. It's never gonna happen. Patronus fine. Then I guess Patronus fine if it. Then yeah, it's fine. Some fish are just better. I'll take that as well. Finally bringing fish racism into the conversation. Well, I don't know. After seeing the fish game, apparently fish exist. But what about fish? It's all the same. It's all variations of fish. It's fish. Damn, your region sucks. Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with you. The statistics show it right there. All will turn into fish and goat. We'll all become one. I thought the final life form was crab. Little did I know. We have new contenders in the ring. Yeah, I don't know though. After seeing the fish game, I'm kinda on board. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kinda on board right now. Like, fuck, man, that could be me. But think if that fish in that game was me. That'd be so cool. I could have like a sword and a helmet and then like a Gatling gun. All while being a fish? I can't dodge this pattern today, my guy. I can't. It's not possible. It's not built into my genes. The genes of like my genes specifically make it so that today and today alone, I cannot cap that card to save my life. My genes, specifically today, I can't do it. It's not happening. They looked at today specifically and they were like, nah, this ain't gonna be the one, chief. Okay. Hold. The rest of the fight is easy, quote unquote. So just don't fuck it up and we can have one practice win against good old Sanyers. Just don't fuck it up. Whatever you do, don't choke. Okay, what are we doing here? Are we just gonna go right? Are we both gonna go right and we both just get to live and go home happy? Thank you. Admittedly, this is not gonna be the quickest kill, but this should still be a free kill. This should still be a free kill? Yeah. Cool. Look at that. That's one. Now I just need 2 more of those, and then we're good for today. All roads lead to crab. Crabs are predators. They are one step behind. It's like, if you want to truly become strong, join fish. Yum, mum, fish, meat. Is this fish yomu? Can you... Actually, no, I'm gonna do it. Hold on. I'm gonna take... Okay, you gave me a great idea for today's thumbnail. I'm gonna take a picture of Yomu. No, I have the template. Fuck it. I'm gonna take a picture of Yomu from Touhou 8, and then I'm gonna slap a PNG of a fish head on top of her. You've given me a great idea today. Oh my god, I did it. I capped the card. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who are you people? The fish Yomu gift? Is that a thing? Is there a fish Yomu gift? I was not aware of such wonders. Such mysterious lore. There we go. Easy fucking card. Just search up fish Yomu. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Do I do that into Google or would I do that into 7TV? Well, where do I type in fish Yomu? Admittedly, I'm afraid to type in fish Yomu into Google because I feel like Google will turn that against me somehow, but there's no way, right? Google would never betray me. Google would never betray me. It's my Google's my best friend. Right, guys? Google wouldn't betray. Alright, can you move to the right, please? I would appreciate it if we could... Okay. You died anyway, dumbass! It's this GIF, but with the BG. What the fuck? Okay, just Google it. Okay. Fish Yomu. Oh, yeah. There she is. Yeah, there it is. Hold on, can I get it to move? Or just pull up Reddit? Pull up Reddit. Can someone explain this Yomu GIF? Oh, so is this the original version of the GIF, or did... No, I think the Yomu movement is probably the original version, and then someone just put the fish behind it. All I see is Yomu clapping to Wakasagi Hime breakdancing. Well, that's just beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. She got a fish and she's happy. She's so happy that she did that. Yeah, someone just put a fish behind it. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Apparently, there's just a... yeah, there's okay, I can show this. I just need to make sure I scan every image on Google to make sure there's nothing bad before I share my screen. But yeah, I've just normalized being consumed by hatred and pure spite. Never seen Yomu X Wakasagi Hime before. I was like, it's a new ship! Quickly! Get it! She got... No, she's very happy. Again, I will say that legitimately, whenever I see that Yomu GIF, I can't help but smile. It is legit... Like, it's one of the happiest fucking... Like... It's one of the happiest I've seen a character in my life, and I'm just... It makes me smile every goddamn time. It's so wholesome. Such a wholesome GIF. I've seen Miko X Wakasagi Hime before. How have you seen that before? Wait, what the fuck? That's such a, like, niche combination of characters. How? Who? Where? What the hell? Yeah, that's just not where I should have stood. I should have stood off to the right, I think. I should have stood... Okay, now I can do center. Now I can do center. It's fine. Killer. What is the weirdest combo you've seen before? It's a remix of both their themes. Okay. Oh, okay. So I thought you meant like actual ship. No, but just... I guess X is also just crossover. Listen, the internet's corrupted me. In any case... Weirdest combination of characters. I don't know. Whenever I see just a combination of any two characters, I'm normally like, yeah, it's pretty normal. There's just a lot of characters in Touhou, so you have a lot of combinations you can do. I think the weirdest I've heard of is literally just Nico Wakasagi Hime. They're just like combining both their themes. I guess like their themes just had some like similar overlaps that someone was like, oh yeah, I can combine these. But like in general, I don't know how you like take Wakasagi Hime and then you take Miko and you're like, yeah, what if I do something with both of these characters? How do I... It's like, what if I did something but with both? Alright, that's a done session for today. To be fair, that one fits, but just in a cursed way. Seija Eika. Why can't I think of Eika? What, from Touhou 17? Stage 1 boss, right? Yeah, stone stacking girl. Yeah, Touhou 17 girl. Sounds like a late term abortion waiting to happen. Oh, God. You've heard about Seija using fetus spirits for black magic? She does! Yeah, I heard about that yesterday, actually. No, so her mid-boss pattern, apparently that's like fetuses. Or, yeah, it was like fetuses or something. Apparently. That's like her mid spell. I was like, what the fuck? Seija's cursed. I know the stuff. My hands just can't do them today. I know what I'm doing. But yeah. Also, I was looking at shit recently and I thought this was funny. To be fair, I've heard this, like, the time rankings are kind of bugged, so you shouldn't trust them. But at the very least, according to this, I have 32 hours total in this game with Reimu. And then I have, like, 200 hours on Marissa. I have, like, 200 hours. True Marissa enjoyer. I still never got the LNBNC of her. Admittedly, like, if I LNBNC'd this game of Reimu, which is... It's still a ways off, but I think I'm getting to the point where I can do it now, theoretically. I legit don't know whether to keep grinding this game until I eventually work my way to Marissa LNBNC, or whether I want to move on to something else. I legit have no clue at the moment. I have no clue. That's why Seija makes me want to kick orphans in the head. That doesn't want to make you kick Seija in the head? Move on to Ian solo Yomu. Honestly, I'm kind of considering it. That might be a fun run to... Well, okay, I hate playing IN, like some of the patterns in that game, but like, it would be fun to say that I have a Yomu LNB. You have to thank her in some... Yeah, that is... You're so right. You're so right. I don't know Sakia shit. I ain't doing solo Sakia. Solo Mion... Yeah, solo Mion LN... If I did solo Mion, it'd be solo Mion LNB. I'd want to... Yeah. That's what I would do. In any case, that is definitely going to be it for this stream. Again, I will not be... Unfortunately, I will not be able to stream again until next Monday. So I'll be, yeah, I'll be out in Vegas doing kendo-related things and the whatnot. So I'll see how much practice I can get before I leave. In any case, thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.